back to where WWE meets pop culture. It's me, Queen P.R. We're on the road to Wrestlemania, so we don't have a lot of time to waste. So let's get to it. So The Weeknd has made history as the first artist to have five of their songs be the WrestleMania theme consecutively, which I think it makes sense because The Weeknd is a global enough artist. He is well known enough. His music is mall worthy, where you just hear it playing all the time. It just has those kinds of melodies, and that is all. Props to The Weeknd. But his song Gasoline has been announced as WrestleMania 40's theme song. It follows songs like Blinding Light, Save Your Tears, Sacrifice, Less Than Zero. He tweeted about it. He put it on his Instagram. He's very proud to be working with WWE again. Let me know, how do you feel about the Weeknd songs that have been the themes of WrestleMania? A big congratulations goes out to Big E, Jonathan Davenport, and Andreas Hale, who launched the first short film for Our Heroes Rock Bridges, the story of Ruby Bridges, like we've never seen or heard before. It is a phenomenal short film. I've linked the short film in the description. It's on YouTube. I remember learning about the story of Ruby Bridges as a kid, being inspired by her strength and resilience, being the first Black child to desegregate a school. It was not easy. And hearing her story told from this lens, it's from a futuristic perspective. It's told through hip hop with a phenomenal song called My Name is Ruby Bridges by Rhapsody, produced by Eric the Architect of Flatbush Zombies. It is a phenomenal song. Big E voices the robot. It is a great story. I highly recommend you show this short film to children. And even if you need a little freshen up on who Ruby Bridges is, because the story, as much as it feels like it's long in the past, she is still alive, and this wasn't that long ago. So it's a very important story that I think got lost being taught in school. So I really just want to give my kudos out to that team at Our Heroes Rock. I hope this is just the beginning of other heroes stories being told. Again, you can check it out. I linked the short film in my description. The film was also nominated for an NAACP Image Award. So congratulations all around to that team, and please check out the short film and let me know what you think. As we keep rolling through Black History Month, Bianca Belair has been on a crazy press tour, her and Montez, to promote their new docuseries, Love WWE. They stopped by Hoops and did an interview where they asked her about tag teaming with Ellie the Elephant, the mascot for New York Liberty, who also sports a long braid the way the EST does. And of course, it was a very fun interview. She said anything is possible. And I happened to go on Ellie the Elephant's TikTok because, of course, she has a TikTok. And it is so entertaining when I tell you that she gets lit. Me and Letty are going to have to visit a Liberty game because she turns it out. As you can see her in this tutu. Kind of reminds you of little young Binky when she was doing her CrossFit outfits and stuff like that. So you never know. Bianca and Montez were on the floor at Barclays Center. They could be on the floor at Barclays Center for a Liberty game. You never know. I also urge everyone to watch Love and WWE. It is a phenomenal docu-series. It's entertaining in every way a reality show should be, where it makes you laugh, it makes you emotional, you're invested in this beautiful example of Black love, and also just a very beautiful couple to look at as well. You laugh, you cry, you rejoice. I just love the foundation that it has. Brian H. Waters and I actually did a recap on Love and WWE after binging all 8 episodes. So make sure you check that out on those Wrestling Girls YouTube channel and podcast platforms. My girl did 25 plus interviews to promote this show. Her and Montez gave it all. The best you could do is check out the series and let me know what you think. Okay. Nikki and Brie Garcia. My little babies. I'm so proud of them. So first off, I got to give it up to Nikki Garcia, who just did season 2 of Barmageddon, and they did a fun little montage of all of her fashion looks, and all of them 10 out of 10. Also, my girl Nikki was featured at the Grammy after party show on E. She was one of the hosts. I don't think you know how huge that is to be a part of anything Grammy Awards related, and then to be on E at the after party, and she looked fabulous. And then I learned that Nikki and Bree's podcast, which I have been a longtime fan of, will be featured during Radio Row at the Super Bowl. This is the line of media that are invited to cover the Super Bowl, and Nikki and Brie Garcia's podcast has been invited to be a part of that. And I am just blown away by the success these ladies have had in the entertainment industry. Nikki and Brie Garcia are examples of why I do this show, because I like to show you how wrestlers can cross over, especially dynamic women like the Garcia twins. They bet on themselves. And I need that inspiration right now. I need to see two powerful women bet on themselves. They dropped WWE, they dropped the Bella name, and they are honestly stronger than ever. So, congratulations to Nikki and Brie Garcia. We are looking forward to whatever content comes out of this podcast on Radio Row. Congratulations, ladies. Trish Stratus, the GOAT, brings good luck to Austin Matthews and the Maple Leafs during NHL All-Star Game. She was there to support Team Matthews, who ended up winning, and Austin Matthews won MVP. We are not surprised that Trish's presence brought victory. I mean, come on. And I'm pretty sure Austin Matthews thinks Trish, because I think Trish every day. Becky Lynch did a live with Seth Rollins, and she revealed some snippets about the book. And she's doing this amazing giveaway if you do a pre order. So go over to Becky Lynch's Instagram if you want to enter that giveaway. Also, we are going to be doing another book club. So we did a book club for the Bella Twins book called Bella Book Club. So now we're doing a Becky book club where we're going to have discussion sessions via our Patreon, 2 sessions talking about the book. It's called The Man, Not Your Average Girl. It comes out March 26th. Pre-ordering the book actually submits you into her giveaway. You can get it autograph signed. You can also get the audio book. So there's many different ways that you can get Becky Lynch's book. We're very excited to support her. I'm so excited to read it. We've talked about it on this show previously. She wrote every single word. Her mentor in this process was Mick Foley, also one of her good friends. Seth has spoken very highly of the book. The reviews from John Cena to everyone loves the book. So we can't wait to discuss it. I cannot wait to see the revelations we find out about the man, Becky Lynch, and some of the tidbits. I'm very excited about that. Again, make sure you pre-order her book. Comes out March 26th. Rhea Ripley, one of WWE's biggest stars right now, was able to grant her first Make-A-Wish request. We all know Make-A-Wish is a big part of being a WWE superstar. They love the opportunity to give back to their fans, to give back to kids. John Cena has a Guinness World Record for granting the most Make-A-Wishes. I am so happy for everyone involved. The young lady looks so happy, and so does Rhea Ripley. I'm sure this won't be the last that Rhea does, and I'm so glad that she's able to give back like this. Bailey Mania. So Bailey has won the Royal Rumble, so we know she is headed to WrestleMania, and she is already talking about what her WrestleMania entrance is going to be. She's had WrestleMania matches, but this will probably be her first singles championship match. And there is no one else that she would want to possibly perform for her entrance than Paramore. If you know Bailey, you know she has always been a huge Paramore fan. For Evolution, she had lyrics from Paramore's song Looking Up sewed into her gear. It's not a dream anymore. It's worth fighting for. And that just fits Bailey so well. So fans actually started campaigning with Bailey with the hashtag Paramore for Mania trending for a couple days. So we're hoping that they got the message. Paramore got the message because we are all fans. Everybody got that one Paramore song, including myself. So we would love to see them grace the WrestleMania stage. It is always a really, really fun time. Paramore actually just won a Grammy, so congratulations to them. So why not have Paramore at Bailey Mania? Let's keep the campaign going. Hashtag Paramore for Mania. Living Color recently paid tribute to CM Punk during their latest show. You know, CM Punk got injured, unfortunately, during Royal Rumble, and the frontman, Corey Glover, started out the song Cult of Personality by paying tribute to him and hoping him a speedy recovery. I personally love Cult of Personality song ever since CM Punk came back. So I've been listening to it. So to see that Living Color is still touring and for them to show love to CM Punk was really cool to see. CM Punk, I also wish you a speedy recovery. And stream Cult of Personality, guys. It's a good song. This movie is so silly, but John Cena and Zac Efron are starring in Ricky Stanicky. And it is about, so the reason why I was excited to talk about this on the show is because one, it's a new John Cena movie and Zac Efron is in it, and he recently starred in one of my favorite films, The Iron Claw, as Kevin Von Erich, worthy of an Oscar nod, by the way. And so this movie that him and Zac Efron and John Cena in, Ricky Stickney, is about these three friends, Zac Efron and these two other guys, and they basically made up this friend that they have so that they can go to, like, they're married and stuff. So they make up this friend so that they're able to go to like Vegas and do all this crazy shit. And their wives think that they're visiting like this old friend's, but shit. They even like lie and say he had cancer at some point. So it's so stupid. So for some reason, they have to now prove that Stanicki is a real person. And the person that they hire to play Ricky Stanicki is John Cena. And all the hilariousness that ensues. I linked the trailer in the description, but John Cena ends up getting a little too comfortable playing Ricky Stanicki. Everyone is like in love with him. Everyone loves him, but and like he's like too comfortable in it. And they're like, okay, bro, you gotta go. And so I can only imagine how funny this movie is. It's on Amazon Prime and it premieres March 7th on Amazon Prime. I will definitely be watching it because it's just one of those movies that's so silly, but also John Cena is so funny. And he's proven that he can play these humorous roles. And then you have Zac Efron, who's also good at comedy if you watch Neighbors. So I'm excited for this film. March 7th, Amazon Prime Video. Let me know what you think of it. Fans have been treated to a preview of WWE 2K24. It will drop May 8th, but some screenshots have dropped. Some of your favorite superstars are guaranteed to be in the game, including Bianca Belair, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Roman Reigns, and Trish Stratus. We mentioned in a previous episode that the cover will feature Belair, Ripley, and Rhodes. Recently, Shayna Baszler, Tegan Knox, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston played the ambulance match on an episode of Up, Up, Down, Down. We are huge fans of Up, Up, Down, Down on this channel. I love seeing my favorite superstars just kind of chilling, playing video games. It's the coolest thing. I linked the video in the description, so make sure you check it out. Another one of my favorite wrestlers can be found on Up, Up, Down, Down pretty frequently, and that's Adam Cole. We all know that he's an avid gamer, and he was recently invited to the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth event. Last year in January, he tweeted that Final Fantasy VII changed his perception on what a video game is. Not to mention, he beat the game in 4 days. So I'm very curious to know, will he be playing it on Up Up Down Down with Austin Creed? And can anyone else beat that record? I'm not a gamer and I'm already intrigued. I have always wanted to go on a Jericho cruise. Mixing wrestling and everything you love about going on a cruise just sounds amazing. So this year was no different. Taya Valkyrie and John Morrison posted a photo with Matt Cardona. CJ Perry was guest cruise director, hosted a karaoke night. I want to know what the Jericho cruise is like. I don't know if I'll ever go on one, but if you've gone on a Jericho cruise, I would love to know what the experience is like. Is it worth it? Let me know in the comments. The next one is January 31st to February 5th, 2025. You can already start a payment plan. So they make it very accessible. So I'm very curious to know what these cruises are like. So let me know. Ha! Everybody love The Rock right now, right? Everybody loves The Rock. He's the people's champion. How can we not love him? So, all of the debate aside about who will lose to Roman at Mania, because you know this is not what this show is about, The Rock has been announced as the Grand Marshal for the 2024 Daytona 500. He will be there Sunday, February 18th, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm very interested to see what reception he gets because I mean, come on, guys, he's The Rock. He is The Rock. I am excited to see him be the Grand Marshal at the Daytona 500. Let me know what you guys think. Eladio Carrion was a special guest during SmackDown. He recently posted photos on his Instagram with Triple H and Randy Orton. You can tell that he is a wrestling fan. He has songs with Bad Bunny. He is probably up next, but I love when people that grew up in like my generation are able to, live their dreams being a part of WWE, getting a chance to take a photo, a pointing photo with Triple H no less, and Randy Orton. Amazing, amazing shit. I wasn't familiar with Alado Cardion, but that is what I love about wrestling and where WWE meets pop culture because you really just get to discover new music, new art, new photographers, new fashion, new everything. Wrestling is everything. So congratulations to Eladio Cardion for being able to live his dream out the way that he did at SmackDown. And I also just want to thank, as we end this show, I want to thank everyone who has been supporting so far. We are in our 8th episode. This is a journey. We are evolving. So please stay along for the ride. If you have stories that you would like to pitch to where WWE meets pop culture, please let me know. Follow me everywhere, Queen P.R, hashtag pop culture wrestling, because we can feature it on the show. This is the show where we key about Nikki Garcia's fashions and what she's doing on the Grammys red carpet. And we talk about John Cena's new movie with Zac Efron. This is a different type of wrestling show, especially during the road to WrestleMania, where everything is happening and it's happening fast. So make sure you subscribe to Those Wrestling Girls YouTube channel. Hit that bell for notifications. Follow me, Queen PR, on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Twitter to get bonus stories, as well as our new segment, The Fashion Corner, that is exclusively on, it's actually everywhere. So if you love fashion, check it out. Follow me everywhere and let me know what you think of the show. Refer it to a friend. We want to grow this show and we love everything about it. So make sure you stay tuned and we will see you at the next show.